Hi friends, I am back again with another walkthrough vlog of a newest creation. So this is actually the Pamana Collection. So this one is the one I was saying I was gonna do for the fashion slash like swim week, but it didn't happen. But anyways, I'll still share it here anyways, because it is summer and I just love the versatility. How you can literally just style a scarf so many different ways, like both on your head, as a purse, as like a skirt, as a top or whatever. So that's why these ones are all 35 by 35 inches, silk, what's it called, double-sided print. So I'll show you the first one that I'm like, oopsies. I know I was in a rush because I needed to have these just done in time for the swim week that ended up getting pushed anyways, and that I'm also not doing anymore. But anyways, it was rushed basically is what I want to say. And I had a little oopsies because I didn't have anybody check my work, double check my homework, please. And I'll show you it first because I think it's kind of quirky, but it was an accident. And again, it's a learning lesson for me, so that's totally fine. But this one is, I'll show you the mess up first, but I think it's a very beautiful piece. Where can you find it? So when I was doing the design for this, it didn't occur to me that I accidentally put in text right here. It says body. It says body right here. Because when I accidentally, I guess I pressed the new like text box, it just got placed there. And I was like, oh my goodness. Basically, I'm going to have like posts that actually go into detail for each one. I don't know if you could see the whole thing. Let me try to back up. Might be a little bit difficult, but this is inspired by, again, Mayon volcano. My family is from there. My mom grew up in Legazpi City, but this one is actually a photo that I took when I was there. So it's an actual, Sarah original or whatever of the Mayon, of Mount Mayon, and you'll see at the top that it does have, similar to my other ones, it does have the postcard kind of style. So it has that here at the top, and then it also has Tagalog writing, oopsies, here, and then it just has like the yellow, sorry, not yellow, I can't tell colors, the like blue and beige kind of like border. But yeah, I think I just love like the softness of everything, and it's actually just really cool that it was a picture that I actually took. I think that's very cool to kind of see and put into one of my pieces. But yeah, I think I'll probably do another one styling all of these. I'm not ready to, I haven't, made anything else out of this other than like a purse. So I can't make that right now, but perhaps there'll be another one that's fully to that. But yeah, so then I have this one too. This one is inspired by like the Pamaypay. So technically, sorry, I'm just gonna have to keep backing up. Hopefully you can see this. This is Pamaypay. When I was initially doing this, I was researching into what is OC Swim Week, like the kind of the market and the demographic, because OC Swim Week is more on like the luxury end of things, and I was like, ooh, I've never really done swimwear or like luxury anything like in that sense. And as I was learning more about like how luxury kind of entails, part of it is that, it's kind of things that you're able to kind of discover every single time you look at the piece. So for this, it does look like a pattern, but then if you kind of take a step back, you'll actually realize that it's a pamaypay and that there's also hidden messages revealed in each of these. So they actually have a Tagalog saying, which I'll also probably talk about in another video, and who these are each inspired by. In this video, I'll just show what they look like. But yeah, so that's this one. I also just love like the fiery red of this one. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful color. But yeah, so that's the second one. I have a total of 4. This one, I was like, okay, I really enjoyed the other scarf that I made, the Gintong Ara one for the map, like the duo one if you saw that one. It's the more of like a headscarf because it's not one that you actually wear as a top unless you buy multiple. So because of that one, I was inspired to do another one similar to like the araw, like the Filipino sun. So this one is also inspired by obviously the Filipino sun, but also the Philippines, which is also nicknamed like Perlas ng Silangan. Sorry, my Tagalog's not good. Which is Pearl of the Orient. And so let me back it up. So here is the full scarf, and basically, sorry, can't see myself. Hidden inside of this, again, all of them have hidden Tagalog phrases, but inside of this, oh, you can actually see it kind of, is actually the Philippine Islands. It's a very light, you'll probably see it better in like person when you order. I'm just kidding. And then also it kind of has like the texture of like a pearl, and that's what like the whole circle, like this circular part of the sun is. So that kind of like, it's like a hidden Mickey almost. But yeah, so that's this one. And then the last one that I'd love to show you is this. So growing up, we had these like rattan chairs. I think there is a specific name that Filipinos call it, but again, I just call it rattan because that's how I'm reminded of. But basically, they were these like chairs in our like dining room, and it just reminded me of like my childhood. So I kind of put that into here, and it's combined with, again, the Tagalog phrase, but also the sampaguita. And so that's what these little things are. Like, that's what the chair looks like. I'll probably have to do, when I go back home, I'll have to do like a side by side of like the actual chair. But that's what this one looks like, and it's so pretty. I think this is also a very pretty color. I wanted to kind of have it diverse depending on like what people liked. I don't know if they're more of like a purple hue, blue hue, neutral, or like bright red. But yeah, so these are all part of the Pamana collection. And Pamana is like inheritance type of thing. Let me see what the exact definition is. I just know it's like, oh, like you ask for your like Pamana definition. So if I were to say, ooh, that's not Pamana definition Tagalog. It searched up Panama Tagalog. So the exact definition is, oh yeah, Pana means inheritance, legacy, or heritage. It refers to anything of value, whether physical assets, cultural traditions, or family values that is passed down from one generation to the next. So I'm going to be doing a specific post on these, but the reason that I did even choose that name is because these scarves, and actually the whole collection that was supposed to be for OC Swim Week, was all inspired by specific people in my life. And I think for Pamana, I didn't intend for it to be like, you know, not your like physical like inheritance. It's the values that you learn from like the people and stuff like that. So it was more so what I can get from, you know, the people that the knowledge that they've passed down from me, and that was kind of the Pamana I was referring to, and that's why each of these scarves actually were inspired by like a different person in my life. Well, the whole collection was supposed to be for like my whole family members and stuff like that, but it's not happening, but that's okay. I will still unveil it anyways. But yeah, so that's basically a new thing that I'm working on. So that this one will probably be launching very, very soon. So I hope you guys are all able to be just as excited when it launches as I am, because now I actually have to take the photos and figure out the marketing for it. But yeah, okay, thank you for watching. I gotta get to work now.